Well, gentlemen, congratulations to the two of you. You have beat out the competition in the first and second round of our Arctic Forge Challenge, which means you're both one step closer to check for $10,000 and the title of Forge and Fire Champion. Now, guys, in this final round of competition, we're going to be sending you back to your home forges to build yet another iconic weapon from the ice-cold north. And that weapon is the Northern Long Seax.
The Northern Long Seax is a single-edged blade widely used by Vikings and Northern European tribes during the Middle Ages. Its razor-sharp edge and pointed tip were useful in slashing as well as for thrusting, allowing the user to deliver heavy blows and stabs to finish off an opponent in close-quarter combat. Although used as a deadly weapon, the Vikings would also use the sax to hack tree branches and skin animals. Today, the versatile blade can be seen in Netflix's historical drama series, The Last Kingdom.
Now, guys, you will only have 4 days to build these blades. When you come back, we want to see 2 saxes that are worth at least $10,000 a piece, because that's what one of them will win you. Good luck, guys. We'll see you in 4 days.
Good luck. Yeah.
I'm Devin Chatterley. I'm 29 years old. I am an active National Guardsman, and I'm a part-time bladesmith. I need to come in here, gung-ho, full focus. I'm ready to become the next Forge and Fire champion and join the other winners before me.
Oh my gosh.
I noticed that it concaved going up to the drop point, so I'm going to just start drawing out that metal wide as possible because I need this to make parameters. There we go.
That's the one I was looking for.
I couldn't be more proud. Let's get started on the handle. I'm going to cut up some aluminum bar stock for the pommel.
Hit threads. Woo! All right. Now it's even more snug.
Today I'm just going to focus on the little details.
I know my handle's a bit plain and bland, but at least it'll be shiny.
I just want to make sure this weapon will perform, so at the end of this day I will be testing it out as much as I can.
Okay, here we go. Sliced right through.
I got my blade done. I'm very happy with it. It cuts, it kills. It's pretty much perfect.
My name is Clay Wolf. I build houses for a living. I'm a part-time bladesmith. I got into smithing by watching the competition. So I bought a forge and then I started doing my own at-home competitions with myself. I set a 3-hour alarm and I make random perimeters for myself and I go at it. Those look like they're setting really well. There we go. So I decided to put some detail in my spine, make it stand out a little bit. I'm working on my handle. And as I'm looking at it, I notice it has a twist to it. Cannot turn something in like that. I'm going to stick it in the forge and try to hammer this straight. There's a slight warp, but I'll have to do. Well, we got the forge lit, so we might as well try to heat treat this thing. Hard, good quench, good quench. This wood I'm using is walnut, and what's special about this is this tree grew on my family farm and was cut down on our family sawmill. It looks amazing. I couldn't be happier. I have an edge on this, but I really want to see how sharp it is, so I need to test this blade. I really hope that this is gonna cut through these bottles with ease. I hope my blade's sharp enough, but we're gonna find out. This blade just cut right through the water bottles with ease. They're clean cuts. I couldn't be happier. I feel confident sending this back to the forge. I can't wait to see it tested.
All right, bladesmiths, welcome to the kill test. To find out what kind of lethal damage your weapons will do, I will take your weapon, deliver some lethal blows on this big carcass. Clay, you ready to play?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do this. All right, Clay, let's talk about your Northern Long Seax here. Do you have a forward heavy blade? With that forward weight, it really allows for deeper chops. The edges are sharp, they cut deep, and overall, sir, your weapon, you'll kill.
That's all I wanted to hear.
All right, Dapper Devin, you're up next. Are you ready, sir?
I'm pumped. Let's do this.
right, Devin, let's talk about your weapon here. The blade you have here is nicely balanced, that when I cut, the weapon does not do the work for me. I do the work with every slash. As you can see, I cut it down twice all the way through. Overall, sir, your Northern Long Seax will kill.
Thank you, sir.
Bladesmiths, welcome to our strength test. Fittingly for this Arctic challenge, we're going to do the ice block chop. It really tests the edge holding and overall construction of your knives, and it's a lot of fun too. Clay, you're first. You ready to go?
Give her hell.
All right, Clay, I've got a little bit of an issue here. Your grain's not that bad. I mean, it could be finer, but it's not that bad. But every time I hit, that blade just vibrated like crazy and it just traveled down. So it started to bend, and then all that vibration and everything, it just finally came loose. I hate to see a nice Damascus pattern like this, have something happen to it like that, but hey, it's a good fight, man.
We hate to see it, Clay. Unfortunately, your blade did succumb to this test, but you're not out of the fight yet. Devin, you have to survive 6 blows in the same test to claim the title and the check for $10,000. You ready?
Let's do it.
Well, Devin, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Clay, difficult test. I want to say thank you so much for your hard work, but unfortunately, due to the catastrophic failure, we couldn't continue the testing. So unfortunately, man, time here in the Forge has ended. I'm gonna have to ask you to please step out.
Thank you.
Well, Devin, congratulations, man. You are today's Arctic Forge champion. You absolutely deserve it. That is a brutal test, and you crushed it.
Thank you. I can't believe this just happened. I am the Forge and Fire champion, and I'm just thanking all the support I've had from my wife. My first plan is to take my wife to Miami. We're gonna get out of this cold weather and go sit on the beach for at least 4 days and just relax in the sunlight. I'm very excited.